Hey, Mary! It's been about a month since your divorce, right? Are you feeling a bit more settled now? I've definitely settled down, but I don't need a new guy right now. My husband's cheating was the reason for the divorce. I just want to take it easy for a while with the alimony I got from him. Oh, come on! I'm not trying to introduce you to another guy. I just wanted to share some news with you. Oh my, I completely misunderstood. But what news? Does it have something to do with the timing of my divorce? Actually, I got married! That's what I wanted to tell you! What? Really? Congratulations! Thank you! I actually got married the day after your divorce. But it would have been tasteless to tell my childhood friend right after her divorce, right? So I've been waiting for the right moment. The day after my divorce. What a coincidence! But I'm sorry you felt you had to be careful. I'm not hung up on the divorce at all, so I can sincerely congratulate you on your marriage. Really, congratulations! Thank you! I'll invite you to the wedding ceremony too, so you absolutely have to come. Of course. So, what's your partner like? I didn't even know you had a boyfriend, so I'm really surprised right now. When did you find a marriage partner? Actually, we've been dating for about 2 years, but because of his position, we couldn't announce our relationship publicly. His position? What does that mean? Oh, were you dating a celebrity? No, nothing like that. Actually, when we were dating, he was married, so we couldn't go on dates openly. What? You were dating someone who had a wife? Oh, but it wasn't just for fun, okay? He had a wife, but we were seriously dating. That's why he got divorced from me, and that's how we were able to get married. Wait, so you're telling me you knowingly dated a married man for 2 years? Yes, but Mary, you have to understand. We fell in love instantly. It was like being struck by lightning. Sometimes these things just happen, you know? I don't think I do know. To be honest, I can't imagine dating someone else's husband. But he wasn't happy in his marriage. He always said they were growing apart, that she didn't understand him like I did. That's what they all say, Rachel. Did you ever stop to think about how his wife felt? Well, I guess I thought about it sometimes, but true love is rare, Mary. When you find it, you have to grab it, no matter what. I'm sorry, let me take back what I said earlier. I can't congratulate you on your marriage, even if you are my childhood friend. Huh? Why not? You just said you'd come to the wedding ceremony. You know the reason for my divorce, right? I divorced because my husband cheated on me. You see, we're seriously dating, but I just can't accept it. I can't help but think from the wife's perspective, and I can't forgive it. I can't celebrate a marriage that comes from betraying and hurting someone. But I'm going to make him happier than his wife ever could. I'll definitely make him happier than you, his ex-wife, ever did. He and I are connected by the red string of fate. Why won't you congratulate us? Wait a minute. The ex-wife? My Cher? And Sean? What's going on? Why is my ex-husband's name coming up here? Actually, I have another important thing to tell you along with the marriage announcement. My marriage partner is actually your husband, Sean. What? So I really want you to congratulate us on our marriage. It's rare to have such a coincidence where your important childhood friend and husband get married. They're both important people to you, right? It's a wonderful thing that these two people have found each other. No. Wait a minute. Please let me sort this out. You just said that your partner was married and you've been dating for 2 years, right? Yes, I met Sean at your wedding 2 years ago. He looked so handsome in that tuxedo that I fell in love at first sight. And it seems he fell for me at first sight, too. You've got to be kidding. So the two of you have been dating since my wedding? From then on, we had to date in secret. It was always lonely and painful, but I could endure it because Sean was there. He told me to wait because he would definitely get divorced someday, that he would marry me, so please wait for him. This can't be real. You and I are childhood friends, right? How could this happen? Going after my husband and then divorce. Since the very day of your wedding, Mary, we exchanged numbers that night. He texted me right after you two returned from your honeymoon. I can't believe this. You've been seeing my husband behind my back from day one of our marriage? You were at my bachelorette party. You helped me choose my wedding dress. I know! Fate works in mysterious ways, doesn't it? Sean and I just clicked instantly. The chemistry was undeniable. Chemistry? Rachel, this is beyond betrayal. You've been lying to my face for 2 whole years. Every time we met for coffee, every birthday celebration, every Christmas, you were with my husband. Oh, Mary, don't be so dramatic. It wasn't easy for us either, having to sneak around, meet in secret. We had to be so careful. Oh, I'm so sorry it was inconvenient for you to cheat with my husband. How inconsiderate of me to make your affair difficult. But that's all in the past now. We can finally be together openly. Aren't you even a little happy for us? Happy? Are you insane? You destroyed my marriage. No. Sean and I didn't want to hurt you. That's why we waited until you found out about the affair on your own. We didn't tell you it was me he was seeing. How generous of you both. Such consideration. Exactly. And now that things have worked out perfectly, I hope we can all be mature about this. So make sure you come to our wedding. As a childhood friend and as an ex-wife, I really want you to see how happy we are. Hey, Sean, what on earth is going on? Having an affair with your wife's childhood friend from the wedding day? How could you do something so inconsiderate?
What? Your childhood friend? Rachel, how do you know about this?
I just heard it from her. She proudly announced your marriage to me.
What?
When we divorced, you managed to hide the identity of your affair partner even though the cheating was exposed. You said she's not at fault, so please forgive her. And I'll give you as much alimony and division of property as you want in exchange. Now I finally understand why you said that.
So what if you found out? It can't be helped now that it's exposed, but it's all in the past. You don't have the right to criticize me anymore.
Excuse me?
I paid you the alimony you wanted. I even gave you most of our assets. So you don't have the right to complain anymore after accepting all that.
What kind of person are you? Cheating with your wife's childhood friend from your wedding day? You do something with absolutely no morals and tell me not to complain? Don't act so high and mighty just because you paid a bit more money.
A bit more? I gave you enough money to live without working for half a year.
Don't brag about something like that. The alimony was all money from your parents anyway.
Ha! Life is so easy when you have such rich parents. Just a cry, and then immediately you get a few thousand. You're lucky too, Mary. Lucky that your ex-husband is the son of a wealthy family.
You're the worst. You don't even feel sorry toward your parents.
Why would I feel that way compared to you? Rachel is more charming and has a better figure, so my father and mother must be delighted.
I'm so sorry for being less charming and having a worse figure than Rachel.
And in fact, they didn't say anything when I told them about the marriage. My parents are happy that I'm living the way I want to, so it doesn't matter how much money I ask for. No problem. I'm planning to have my father pay for our upcoming wedding too.
What a terrible wedding. I'm sorry, but I absolutely won't attend. Please tell that stupid cheating woman not to even send me an invitation.
Are you seriously still angry about this? It's been a month since our divorce.
Yes, Sean, I am still angry about that.
You're being ridiculous. People move on. Rachel and I are in love. This isn't about you.
Not about me. You betrayed me. She betrayed me. My husband and my best friend since elementary school plotted behind my back for 2 years.
Look, I never meant to hurt you. Sometimes the heart wants what it wants.
Oh, spare me the cliches. You didn't follow your heart. You deliberately deceived me. You came home every night pretending everything was fine.
What was I supposed to do? I didn't want to hurt you then. I thought maybe my feelings for Rachel would fade, but then they only grew stronger.
So noble of you to consider my feelings while sleeping with my friend. What a gentleman.
Whatever. I don't need to justify myself to you. The alimony checks cleared that, right? We're done. Rachel and I are getting married, so just stay away from our wedding.
With pleasure. I wouldn't attend that farce even if you paid me. Hey, look! Sean bought me this huge diamond engagement ring, and the price of this ring is 3 times what he paid for your ring. Sean spends too much money on me, doesn't he? Well, good for you. I already sold my ring. Oh, and did you see all the wedding dress photos I sent the other day? I still can't decide between those 3 dresses, but Sean said, if you're torn, just buy them all. And he bought all 3 for me. Sean really is too devoted to me. An engagement ring 3 times the price of mine and 3 wedding dresses. I'm surprised Sean still has that kind of money left. I thought I'd squeezed him dry with alimony and asset division. As his ex-wife, you should know, Sean is the only son of a wealthy family and a company executive. Even if his savings run out, he gets a few 10,000s in salary every month. And if that's not enough, he can just use his parents' black card. The money you desperately squeezed out of him is just pocket change. That large sum is just pocket change. I'm so happy every day. Being the wife of the man I love and being able to spend freely is the best. Plus, from today, I'll be living in that mansion. I can't wait for the new furniture and appliances to arrive. What? Mansion? Don't tell me you bought another huge mansion in cash. Even we can't buy a huge mansion on the spot. I'm talking about the house where you and Sean lived. Ever since I first visited that house, I've always wanted it. It's like a dream that I can finally live there. What? You're kidding. You two are planning to live in that house? That's why we bought all new furniture and appliances. I absolutely refuse to sleep in the same bed as you, the ex-wife, and our taste in interior design is too different. I'm going to change everything to my liking from now on. Wait, stop. You can't just change things in the house as you please. Oh, did you have some sentimental furniture from your time with Sean? Well, I'm sorry. That mansion now belongs to Sean and me. It's not a place for a pathetic abandoned woman like you to act like you own it. Excuse me? It's understandable if you still have lingering feelings for him, but it's time to face reality. Sean is my husband now, and I'll be living with him in his huge mansion. You, the ex-wife, can live miserably alone in some shabby apartment. But this is my house, you know. Huh? You're the one who needs to face reality, arbitrarily buying new furniture and appliances for the ex-wife's house, and even making plans to live with Sean. I can't keep up with your level of stupidity. Hold on, wait a minute. What do you mean that mansion is your house? Don't make things up. I'm not making anything up. That mansion belongs to Sean. It's not something a commoner like you could ever afford. Don't get carried away just because you received a lot in alimony and property division. Sean certainly didn't give you the mansion. You're right, Sean didn't give me the mansion, but Sean's parents did. They said, "Please accept this as an apology for the trouble our foolish son has caused you." What? Sean's parents? I could never afford such a mansion, but neither could Sean. That mansion was originally owned by Sean's parents, and we were living there only thanks to their kindness. It wasn't either Sean's or mine. So, huh? That mansion is in Sean's parents' name? That's right, and since they gave it to me, it's now in my name. The mansion you're trying to live in with your head in the clouds is my property, owned by me. What? No way, wait, that can't be possible. Why would his parents give a mansion to someone like you? You're just an ex-wife. They're such wonderful parents who are kind even to an ex-wife like me. I wonder how a jerk like Sean was born from those two. It's really a mystery. This must be some kind of mistake. Sean never mentioned anything about this. Perhaps Sean doesn't know yet. His parents were quite discreet about the whole thing. They said they were deeply ashamed of their son's behavior. But we've already ordered all the new furniture. The movers are scheduled for tomorrow. Well, I suggest you cancel those plans immediately, unless you want to be charged with trespassing and breaking and entering. This can't be happening. Sean promised me we'd live there. He said it was our dream home. I'm afraid Sean promised you something that wasn't his to give. Quite a pattern with him, isn't it? No. They shouldn't give a mansion to an ex-wife. You already squeezed alimony out of Sean. Besides, his parents are celebrating our marriage, so giving the mansion to you, the ex-wife, it's almost like they're against Sean and my marriage. I heard from Sean. You reported your home-wrecking marriage and they didn't say anything, right? That's right. They didn't complain at all and said congratulations to us. I think it's questionable to assume they're celebrating just based on that. Maybe they're just not interested in your marriage. What? That's impossible! Sean is the only son of those wealthy parents. Of course they'd be interested in his remarriage. Besides, I'm cuter and more charming than you. Oh, I get it. They're planning to give us our own mansion. Huh? Yes, that must be it. They gave the ex-wife a mansion because it's just an old house. They're definitely going to present us with a newly built home. They must be preparing a home for us that's several times more gorgeous and wonderful than your house. Wait, Rachel, are you serious? Of course I'm serious. What else could it be? Right, in that case, I need to go to Sean's parents' house with him right now. We need to get the keys to our new mansion.
Rachel, I really don't think that's what's happening here.
You're just jealous because they're giving us a better house than yours. I bet our new mansion will have a pool and a home theater.
I see. And you think they're just going to hand over a new mansion to you?
Why not? They gave one to you, didn't they? And I'm going to be their daughter-in-law, not just some ex-wife they feel sorry for.
I think you should reconsider this plan. It might not go the way you expect.
You'll see. I'm going over there right now with Sean. I'll text you from our beautiful new mansion. What's going on? What in the world is happening? Sean's mother just threw water on me. She said, "How shameless can you be to demand a house?" And, "Get out of here." She threw water on me and kicked me out.
Of course that would happen. You suddenly show up and say, "Please give us the keys to our house." Of course your mother-in-law would be angry.
But Sean said his parents would be fine with it. He said they'd be happy to help us.
And you believed him after everything that's happened?
Of course I believed him. He's my husband now. Husbands and wives should trust each other.
Like I trusted you as my friend? Like I trusted Sean as my husband?
That was different. We were in love.
That doesn't justify betrayal, Rachel.
His mother called me a homewrecker right to my face, and his father wouldn't even look at me. They said Sean had brought shame to the family name.
Well, he did cheat on his wife with her childhood friend. Most parents would find that shameful.
But they're supposed to be on our side. We're family now.
Family is built on trust and respect, Rachel. You and Sean haven't shown much of either.
What is this? I can't accept it. I'm Sean's wife now. Why do you get a mansion and I don't?
That's how his parents feel. Now you understand how they feel about your marriage, don't you?
Shut up! We don't need his parents' help to buy a mansion anyway. Sean will buy one for me if I ask him.
Oh, is that so? Well then, go ahead and ask your beloved Sean.
I will. Sean loves me. He'd do anything for me. Unlike his parents, he understands our love story.
Love story? Is that what you call betraying the people who trusted you most?
Our love was stronger than any vows or friendship. Sometimes you have to break the rules for true happiness.
I hope that happiness was worth it, Rachel. I really do.
It is. It absolutely is. Sean will fix this. You'll see. We're going to have an even better house.
Well, good luck with that.
Please, Mary, please give that house back to me. Otherwise, Rachel and I will be left homeless on the streets.
I don't quite understand the situation, but if you need a house, why don't you just build one? You have plenty of money, don't you?
How can I build a house when I don't have a job or money? I got fired from the company, and my parents abandoned me. I don't have the means to buy a house now.
What did you say?
I just got a call from my parents. They said they're thoroughly disappointed in me for making a fuss about the house with my stupid wife, and they're cutting ties with me for the foreseeable future. So my black card is confiscated, and I shouldn't expect any more support.
My, that's quite a predicament.
Then I was called in by the company, and the chairman himself told me he wants me to resign from my executive position. He said that he made me an executive because I do decent work, but mainly because of my connections to my parents. So now that my parents have cut ties with me, I'm no longer needed and should resign.
What? The news that your parents cut ties with you has already spread to the company?
My father actually called the chairman personally. The chairman is an old acquaintance of my father, so my father told the chairman, "Feel free to do as you please with my son."
So you're really unemployed now. You can't rely on the support of your proud parents. Your entire fortune is just whatever savings you have left?
And those savings will be gone soon. After this month's credit card payments is withdrawn, the balance will be zero. Just the payments for the furniture and appliances we impulsively bought amount to nearly $20,000.
Wow, that's pretty tough. You can't live without money.
Mary, I'm desperate. I've never had to live like a normal person. I don't know what to do.
Welcome to the real world, Sean. Most people manage to get by without Daddy's credit card.
This isn't funny. My life is falling apart. Rachel is hysterical, crying all day and night. She keeps saying, I promised her a luxurious life.
Did you? Promise her luxury, I mean.
Well, yes. I mean, that's what she expected. She knew who I was, that I had money and status. That's what attracted her to me in the first place.
Ah, I see. So it wasn't true love after all, just the allure of wealth and comfort.
No, I mean, yes, she loves me for me, but the lifestyle was definitely part of the package.
And now that package is looking much less attractive, isn't it?
Please, Mary, I'm begging you, just let us live in the house temporarily until I can figure something out.
So you and the woman you cheated on me with want to move into my house? The one your parents gave me as an apology for your behavior? Is that really what you're asking?
Yes, so please, won't you return the house to me? Otherwise, Rachel and I will be living on the streets.
No, there's nothing to return because the house was never yours to begin with. From the start, this house belonged to your parents, and now it belongs to me. You have no right to ask me to return anything.
Don't say that. We lived there together, didn't we? So even if it wasn't in my name, it was still my house.
Yes, we did spend our 2-year marriage in this house, but during that time, you were betraying me all along.
Ah, well, that's...
Even while living with me, your mind was always on Rachel. You continued a superficial married life with me while your heart was elsewhere. And yet, you have the nerve to say we lived there together. How can you say such a thing?
I'm sorry about the affair. Mary, we'll both apologize properly for that. So please, just let us into the house for now. Rachel and I really have nowhere to go, and we're in trouble.
I don't care about people who wrecked my life. You two should just keep suffering more and more.
No way!
Don't ever come near my house or me again. If you try to bother me, I'll report it to your parents.
Mary, please. I know I hurt you, but this is cruel.
Cruel? You want to talk about cruelty? How about cheating on your wife with her best friend from the day of your wedding? How about lying to her face for 2 years? That's cruelty, Sean.
I know what I did was wrong. I admit it. But I don't deserve to be homeless.
Actions have consequences. Something you're finally learning, it seems.
But people make mistakes.
A 2-year affair isn't a mistake, Sean. It's a choice. A series of choices made every single day. And now you're facing the consequences of those choices.
Please, Mary, for old time's sakes, just a little help to get us through this rough patch.
Goodbye, Sean. Don't contact me again. And as for what happened to those two afterward, Sean somehow managed to get a job at a small company through a friend's connection. But his annual income dropped dramatically. Moreover, since next month's credit card bill far exceeds his remaining savings, they had to sell the self-proclaimed engagement ring. And of course, the wedding was canceled. They sold everything they could and canceled everything possible, and somehow they're now living in an ordinary rental apartment. I hear they've gone to Sean's parents' house many times since then, begging them to end the estrangement, but each time they get splashed with water and sent away. Because of this, children living near their apartment reportedly call Rachel the wet ghost hag.